Hello Community Garden, we got to identify many key details in the story about the neighbors who made a garden from the empty lot. Some of the key details were, an empty city lot was a problem. Neighbors decided to turn the lot into a garden. Neighbors worked together to make the garden. Soon there were delicious vegetables to share. Today I'd like you to practice writing a key detail using the rules we have learned about writing a sentence. Remember that sentences always start with a capital, end with punctuation, use finger spaces between words, and we sound out the words that we don't quite know how to spell yet. I'm going to model the sentence with me, and today you are more than welcome to submit the exact same sentence I write. So you can use this same sentence and copy the entire thing with me and submit it when you post your picture below. Otherwise, you can use the sentence frame and sound out the words for the following parts of the sentence if you'd like to do that instead. We are going to start with the sentence frame that you'll see on your iPad. It says, one key detail from the story is, so I'm going to start with the word one. Again, I'm going to start all the way on this side. I'm going to do my best to use up the entire paper. And here we go. So one. At any point you can pause this video and catch up with me as well. One, finger space key. One key. Our next word's going to be detail. Detail. One key detail is. Now, this part we get to choose. There were so many key details in the story that we just read together. I'm going to pick one for us. Again, you can copy exactly what I'm writing, or you can choose to write your own at this point. One key detail is that, and this is a sight word, so we should start to learn how to spell this one if you don't know already how to. One key detail is that, this next word is a tough one. I do know how to spell this word. However, I do not expect you to know how, so you can follow along with me. Is that neighbors, A in this word is actually E-I-G-H. Neighbors. Go ahead and pause your video and catch up with me if you got a little behind on that one. Now I'm checking in to make sure that my sentence makes sense so far. One key detail is that neighbors, finger space, made made, that one says mad. I know that I need my silent E at the end. Made a, so one key detail is that neighbors made a, what did they make? That's right, they made a garden. I can see that I have quite a bit of room here, so I'm going to squeeze in that word garden. If I thought that maybe that word wouldn't fit here, I'd go down to the bottom line before I put my period. A, G, A, R, D, N. Good. Notice that I'm taking my time the whole time. I'm not rushing. I'm making sure that my letters go exactly where I want them to go, not all over the page or all over the lines. Good. I think we're done, right? If you said no, you were correct. We forgot something at the end here. What are we forgetting? That's right, the punctuation mark. One key detail is that neighbors made a garden. Period. Now we're done.